Good evening. In my life, I literally make sure of some things, which is that I make sure things that I do, because if you don't do stuffs, you're not taking any actions. You're making sure that you're not taking any actions, and if you do stuffs in some way, in some measurable limit, you're doing something. Because when you work out, because when you contact someone related to your business, when you call someone related to your business, when you talk to someone related to your business, or anything that you do, or anything that related to your job, you have to make sure that you do something. And when you make sure that you do, it results in some measurable amount. Maybe you don't work out every day for literally 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours like me, but in some days I won't be able to work out for 4 hours or 3 hours, because I might not be able to manage time because some meetings and all those stuff. But I make sure something, I do work out. Maybe for 30 minutes, maybe for 40 minutes, maybe for 2 hours, maybe for 1 hour. But I make sure that I work out. And in my business, but I make sure that I call these kind of people. And and also in job, that I make sure that I do things literally. So it is way easy for me to get results. And I don't think it is a bad idea, or I don't think it is, everybody can do. It is not something everybody can do, because there are lazy people, there are stupid people, there are arrogant people. These kind of people cannot, or maybe not, be able to accept the fact that they are lazy or arrogant and they are stupid, and they justifies these kind of things. Because I won't be able to manage this kind of time. I will be able to manage, if I skip a workout today, and they'll justify it as I'll skip, I'll make sure that I work out tomorrow 2 times that I usually do, because I skipped the other day. So if these kind of justification are the things that you do to your life, you're just really destroying you and destroying the other people, because there might be people who depend on you, because who knows. And maybe your parents, maybe more these days, most lazy people, most stupid people have girlfriends and all those kind of stupid things. And I don't know how girls fall for these kind of people, lazy guys. And I'm literally not happy with the degeneracy that is happening in this world. And it's literally a place where you are not worth living, because you're in my ways, I'm too pure hearted. I don't do harm to anybody, even though I know how to kill people or do serious damage to people. I know how to control my emotion, I know how to control my anger, I know how to control my actions. And I'm literally a person who knows how to use the sword that I'm carrying it literally on my waist. I literally know how to use these kind of things, but I don't use it on wrong people. I don't use it on innocent people. I don't go just let's fight and just jab and hook, and I don't do these kind of things to innocent people. But I do serious damage to the people who deserve my attacks. And it is that kind of realization that you need in this kind of world, because there are drugs available, the big hole, the degeneracy that has been happening by the misguidance of the politicians, or our governments, or the people around you. It's literally a bad place right now. And if you're not attracted to God, or if you're not really blessed by God, it is very hard to live in this kind of world. And also, if you are somebody who doesn't know how to control your emotion and not attracted to God, your life is in serious danger, because all the dopamine things are literally around you. You can just see it because about the drugs, about the processed food, about having bad kind of friends. These kind of things are literally on the edge, and you can just actually feel it. And there is a very 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 big chance that you're going to fall for it, because if you're not into God, or if you don't have a good mind. And I can literally assure you things that there, in my case, it is very hard for me to find a girl. I mean, it is very easy for me to become a millionaire than having a good girl. After my breakup, after the time that I proposed my girl and she said no, I have regrets, and I have no regrets too, because at that time I was not financially okay. I was not, you know, I consider that is completely my mistake. I just do not blame this girl, or do anything, because those time I was not financially okay. I was, my family background was literally on the edge, and I wouldn't want her to feel all those things if she comes to my life. And you know it's kind of a good thing that you said no at that time, and that doesn't make me feel good, but that doesn't make me feel very bad. It does make me feel bad, but it doesn't make me feel very bad, to if you're taking it on a scale. So I just kind of feel not very bad. And also I have a regret that I won't be able to get a good girl, because as I've told you that people are on the run of dopamine. They are literally running to find happiness. And as I've said, you should not be chasing happiness, you should be trying to be proud. But in case of a woman, you can just run around happiness, you can just, explore your emotions, all the good things. But if you are off the borders, if you are off the limits, if you're literally someone who goes to pop, if you are someone who dance on TikTok, it's kind of a very bad thing. And as of a man who's dedicated to God, who's you know who literally believes very much in God, I do not like, and I have a good reason to it too. And men like me should also have this kind of opinion, because if she dances on TikTok, she would dance for anybody. If she have experience in too much experience in relationships and breaking up, if she is a person who have posted photos on somebody's private jet, or posted photos with somebody on social media, she is kind of have kind of good experience in bad things. And men like us, or any man, any good man, doesn't appreciate those things, because if a woman has scars, she's a bad woman. But if a man has scars, this guy is a good guy, because men need scars to increase their value. Men literally need scars, and which will increase their value. But if a woman does have a scars, it does decrease their worth. They're not worth having if she does have a scar. So, especially in this kind of world with a lot of dopamine running people and stupid ass holes in this world, it is very hard for you to find a woman, find a good woman, have a good life. And as I've told you, it is very hard to find a woman, and it is very easy to become rich these days. And the thing that I would be advising you, or the thing that I would like to finish the video is with that: be a man of God. believe in God. You have to manifest things. And I'll just finish it with an example of manifestation. If you remember, in my 1st.Emprendedor channel, Instagram channel, I just literally posted something of the power of manifesting. It is like I usually run 13 kilometers. You know, it is not that hard for me, but I just don't run every day, but most days, maybe 20 or 25 days in a month, I literally run. So I decided that tomorrow morning I'll be running 13 kilometers straight, and the next day I would have a walk too. So the next day is Sunday, and the other day was, as for the work, it is Monday. So I literally ran 13 kilometers, and the truth was, after 4 kilometers, I was literally out. I was, I couldn't make another step. It was the power of the manifestation that I had the last day, because I posted this thing. I posted this thing on Instagram. I'm going to run this many kilometers, and I'm gonna surprise you all, guys. This is literally random, and I don't know why. Because the manifestation, I literally had to, I literally needed to the proof that manifestation really work, and I proved it with my own life to you guys. So after 4 kilometers, I was literally out. I couldn't make any other steps, and what I did was, I just neglected the pain. I just neglected the pain of the sore stomach, the paining legs. I could have broken my legs if I had 1 more kilometers. It's very bad. The things might go very bad if I did that, and I don't know why, or I don't know how. I just completed the 13 kilometers, and it is the kind of the power of manifestation. You literally design something. You literally design something to your brain to do, and not give up on something, and the universe just gives you. It just literally works hard on it, and that is what I literally believe. If you work really hard on some kind of things, and if you work really, really, really hard by understanding that you are a competitor, understanding that there are people who are literally working harder than you. Maybe you're taking a rest today, and the other guys who are literally running on to your same goal will be taking a rest today and avoiding the rest day and working on that day too, will make you to run or rush towards the front, and universe will literally give you everything that the goal needs to your journey. So manifest. So manifest. Do hard work. The universe just gives to you. Stay hard.
One more thing that I have to say to my fans is that I'm writing a book about JDY. So people who like my martial arts, please do subscribe, please do like my videos, and stay out.